Hello, it's Burgess Taylor. And it is 4:57 a.m. of day 19. I went to sleep for a little while. I managed to write 1,012 words for the 18th, which brings me to a total of 35,633 or 663? 35,663. Even sick and running a fever and everything, I still managed to get words on the page. Hopefully they're decent words. I'm not going back to edit. I just took some more medicine. I'm going to take a little bit of time to write just a little bit, I think, or maybe I'll read because I need to just go back to sleep. I woke up because I was hot and I guess my fever broke. Figured I'd do this real quick and do a catch up so you guys can know what's going on. It's always happens. Either I get sick, somebody dies, something happens, the car breaks down, the computer breaks. Every NaNoWriMo, something happens. Last November, my aunt died. I think the November before that, my computer started acting up. I got the blue screen of death and had to completely revamp it, and it was such a good thing that I had like my novel saved to my email and saved to a thumb drive. Back then I wasn't using Dropbox yet, but I had it saved. I had sent it to myself via email in a Word document. I had formatted it through, compiled it through Scrivener, and I do that like once a week, and I email the Word document to myself. But I had also saved the actual project. When you do things like NaNoWriMo, there are bound to be challenges, and which is really ironic to me because I do NaNoWriMo because I challenge myself every November and during the camps to work a little bit harder, to do a little bit more. And I also enjoy the camaraderie that comes with NaNoWriMo. Being able to connect with other writers and talk about writing and the issues that you have writing, like for, because some days are good days and some days are bad days, even when you're not sick. I mean, let's face it, you might have a day like I had the other day where I wrote 8,000 and something words. Had a really good day that day. And then there was a day where I didn't write, but like I think I wrote, I don't know. I think there was a day where I barely managed to, I don't think I did even the 1,600. Like today, well, yesterday, to me it still feels kind of like today. Even though it's 5 in the morning, it still feels like it should be the 18th. But I wrote 1,012 words. That's not the daily projected writing number for your word count for NaNoWriMo, but I'm ahead, so I have a buffer. I don't want to use the buffer right now because that buffer is for Thanksgiving and then for the Saturday after Thanksgiving because that's for my family. So I'm going to add some clips in here, close it out, and I'm going to take some more Tylenol, and then I'm going to go back to bed, and maybe the 19th will be better, maybe I will feel better. Hope you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching. Bye. Some writing. It's been a long while since I've done a Coffee Chat Wednesday. And to tell you the truth, I think in a way I kind of sort of forgot about it. Things have been so crazy. Planning for NaNoWriMo and the NaNoWriMo. But I think maybe it's time that I get back to that. One of my subscribers has actually watched some of my older videos and made comments, and I keep having to go back to them, and then I catch clips of the older videos and I'm reminded of some of the stuff from last year, and it's strange in a good way. I think maybe I needed to be reminded of a few things. When I first started this channel, I was so incredibly nervous. At the time, I couldn't claim out loud that I was a writer. I didn't feel like that was something I should do. I didn't know how to edit videos really, and I am still more comfortable doing a vlog with a webcam that's on the top of my monitor on my desktop than I am with this camera. And I don't know exactly why that is, but that's the truth. It's a little bit easier to talk to my monitor for some reason than it is talking to a camera. I think that's because usually on my monitor I have something on there like a stack of books or a picture of my grandson or a picture of me and my husband, so it makes it a little bit easier to pretend like I'm talking to someone. But it's funny when you think about it, because when I'm talking to the camera I could pretend that the camera is a friend and that we're just chatting over coffee, but I really don't know what it is. But I've come a long way in the year and a month since I started doing these videos, and I've learned how to use Movie Maker a lot better. I am not quite ready to do editing software thing, but I think I'm getting a lot closer. Change is sometimes hard, especially when you're not really sure. There's such a big learning curve. I feel like with each step that I've taken towards publicly stating that I am a writer, wearing my writer t-shirt, using my writer coffee mug, participating in NaNoWriMo, making the vlogs, talking to family and friends and actually telling them I'm a writer, I'm writing a book, that kind of thing. I feel like I have come so far, and yet there's still quite a ways to go. My biggest supporters, my husband and my daughter, have been just so wonderful about it for the most part.